you really have to start investigating these products that you use in your hair. And I even mean like synthetic hair that you may use for braiding, but also products. We all know that relaxers, I was going to say perms, relaxers have been used for years by people, by women, and they've been known to cause or linked to cancers, as well as I believe even fibroids, because you hear about fibroids from Black women so often now. But I was scrolling through TikTok the other day because I am back on TikTok because we were talking one day that should just pop back up. And there's this list. There are these Black women who are on there talking about the synthetic hair that they're using for braiding, and it's being linked to a lot of health issues and a lot of health concerns. And there's certain brands that you need to be aware of. So Mo, can you run that video? Yeah, it's her.
Breaking news. Consumer Reports found cancer-causing chemicals in 100% of the 10 synthetic braiding hair brands that they tested for. And yes, that includes some of your favorite brands like Sensational. 100% of the samples contained cancer-causing chemicals. 9 out of 10 contained lead. 3 out of 10 contained benzene, known to cause acute myeloid leukemia, and they release hazardous chemicals in the air when burned or boiled. We had already learned some of this about things like perms, which had been linked to cancer-causing chemicals, but the synthetic braiding hair that we've been using for how long? But the answer now is, what do we do now that we know this? There actually is a Black female-founded company called Rebundle that sells plant-based braiding hair. It's actually banana fiber that is safe and non-toxic. Because honestly, the reality is, as Black women, we should not have to sacrifice our health in order to have the gorgeous hairstyles we want. And why is it that the products that we're using are most dangerous for us? We honestly deserve so much better, and it's time to hold these brands accountable for what they're putting into their products and how it is affecting us in our bodies.
Always been a ploy to destroy Black people.
Yeah.
And how you destroy Black people is the way you recreate Black people, Black women. It's always been that. It's always been that way. White women don't perm their hair. Well, not that type of perm.
Yeah, right. And the thing is, again, even in terms of like hairsprays and conditioners and shampoos, there are ingredients that are in Black hair care products that are not approved by the FDA. And they're also absent from products that white women use. So you really have to be mindful of this kind of stuff. Somebody in the comments said that it's also been linked to dementia. Because, when I stopped eating meat almost 8 years ago, it wasn't just about improving quality of life. I changed my shower gels too. Shower gels, shampoo. I use natural shower gels. Like Native is one of the brands. There are other ones that you can use. You don't have to use the one I use, but there's shower gels, there's shampoos, and things like that that you can use, because it's not just about what you're ingesting. It's also the topical stuff, like your lotions and things like that. That even makeup. We talked about this.
Yeah,
makeup has a certain amount of lead.
But that's why I use skin, and I'm not being paid for this. But that's why I use Skin Potion along with my, because it's all natural.
It's all natural stuff.
Yeah, it's all natural and organic.
Yeah.
So, I use the Skin Potion, honey. I put that all in between the cracks. Bitch, listen, if I ain't had nothing to do in the morning, I see number 3.
Right, because your skin is porous. So when you're putting creams on it, it goes into your skin.
Yeah, that's why a lot of these hoes that be stained. Because I heard a bitch like to eat a shrimp down there to the place, so that's why they was stinking so. But one thing they won't never do is they won't address that. They'll pull up to my yard, but they won't address why the motherfucker, why that box smell like that. They'll pull up to my door. They'll pull up in their Porsche to my door, but they won't pull up to the motherfucking ice cream lady and straighten the ice cream lady for letting it be known. Then they pussy smell like a Bates Motel. They won't say nothing. You know all them dead bodies over there at the Bates Motel? They pussy smell like a Bates Motel, but they won't say nothing about that though. With all that being said, can please somebody buy some of the everything perfume and gift it to that hoe and send it over there to that whole P.O. box? Please, can one of the pen pals and or the Maddie Mob And make sure y'all get the one that's black because it's made more, it's generated more for males. So it'll cover up some of that goddamn, it'll cover up some of that goddamn, that masculine sin on that pussy. That roadkill pussy. That bitch will address every fucking thing else. But that bitch want to dress why that motherfucking frozen cup. That bitch want to dress the frozen cup lady. The frozen cup lady said, bitch, that whole pussy smelled like out there in the base motel, bitch, on a Saturday, on a good Saturday. but y'all send that bitch some of this down here, huh? Y'all make sure y'all visit www. Click the link in my bio and send that bitch. Y'all go over there get that bitch PO box and send that bitch 2 ballers. Cause the 1 baller, that bitch hit that motherfucker down here two pumps. That shit gonna just absorb that. You tell that gorilla motherfucker that the mom send her our love. And get that bitch everything black. And matter of fact, use 15% off. Maddie 15 and send that motherfucker goddamn. You know how old fish grease smell? You know how much, you know how many, you know, fried fish in the same grease over and over and over and over and over and over. And that grease just got a smell. And you know that punk that's sitting next to her can't smell nothing because the inside of that nostril ate all up from all that powder. From all that powder that motherfucking punk snort. So the inside of his nose burn all up. So that's why the circles around his eyes over there, bitch, just decaying on the inside. Just decaying from the inside. So he ain't gonna be sitting next to his friend over there in that shoe closet and tell that fat funky bitch that the closet smell like feet and the pussy smell like out there in the Bates Motel. It ain't gonna never happen. Cause the inside of the nostrils is burned up from all that powder that they was motherfucking snorting. You know they was sitting over there talking about us the other day.
Oh, why they?
Yeah, they can't keep my nuts off their tongue.
I was wondering why you were going.
They can't keep my nuts off their tongue. You listen. Now that big punk that they hang with, they got him that CPN for that car he riding around in. Ain't been told about the scamming they done been doing over there to get that CPN number. About that car.
Mm-hmm.
Because he just got a car.
Wonder if they can go on tour.
I don't know. They probably can. They got a few thousand bitches to hang with them too, because a lot of them funky bitches love to hang together. Them funky bitches love to be together because they can't, you know, they don't smell that. They don't smell that. Because they all got the same odor. It's called BV. Bacteria vagosis, bitch.